Hey, I'm Kenneth Wajda. I'm a professional photographer here in Colorado. Welcome to another one of my photo chats, all things photography. So today I'm going to talk about, actually today's a real world experience day. This is a camera that I've been using that I really, it's one of the cameras I used to use, and then I ended up selling one, and then I ended up getting another one, and this one recently came to me. First of all, it's in this wonderfully dirty looking bag that doesn't look like anything. Nobody's breaking into your car stealing that. And inside is a Pentax MX. It came with a 51.7, but I put a 28 f2 on, and I've had that 28 f2 for a long time, and I haven't had a Pentax body that I really wanted to shoot recently. And this black MX just showed up at a local sale, and it came with the winder. I probably won't even put batteries in the winder. I never even check to see if the winder works. I just like it for a grip. And the beauty of the MX is the LX was their top of the line camera, and the MX was their all mechanical top of the line camera. And you don't see a lot of them. And you don't see a lot of them in that great of a condition in black. And the price of it was $75. So it wasn't a $5 buy, but it was one of those ones that if I find I'm not using it, I'll move it on to somebody who will. But it's one of those things that I've always liked the MX. I had one years ago. It had a sticky mirror situation, and a lot of them get that. And I tried to see if I could find that guy Eric who fixes Pentaxes, and it was a few $100s. I'm like, I don't want to spend a few $100s on the sticky mirror, so I just sold the camera. And to have this black one show up in mint condition with this wonderfully big viewfinder, and the meter works, the lens is a 51.7, that's in addition to the 28 that I have on it. That's a great, wonderful camera setup. And I can talk about real world experiences because I shot a lot with the older MX that I had. The MX is kind of like the FM2 of Pentax. It's their top of the line build quality. It's got this gigantic viewfinder. I can see the whole frame with my glasses on. It's certainly not a viewfinder that makes me have to look around. And in black, I think it's one of the more attractive of the Pentax MXs. I had the previous one was silver. It was a little bit worn. This one, because it's so clean, I would say if you're looking for one, find one in black if you can. The blacks are beautiful. And if you find any of the Pentaxes, certainly Spotmatics are great. Certainly K1000s are great. Certainly the LX and the ME Supers, you can use any of those. But the MX is the FM2 of Pentax. And it's the one workhorse that when the batteries die, who cares? If you need to shoot without batteries, you just shoot. Every shutter speed still works. It's an all mechanical camera. The battery only runs the meter. And it's the highest recommended camera, I would say, for me, even over the LX, which is their electronic. Probably has an aperture priority mode if I remember, and it has removable prism so you can change finders on that one. But if you need a camera that doesn't need that, then the MX. It's such a wonderful camera, and I've been having a ball shooting it. It's just a recent purchase, but it's one of those ones that it feels so good in the hand, especially with that grip. It's actually, without the grip, it's one of the smallest cameras made. It was kind of competing with Olympus to be how small they can be made. And some people said it was made for women because women's hands were smaller. I like a big grip. I like having the big motor drive on it. It's not even a big motor drive. If you throw a MD12 on an FM2, it's kind of a big bulky camera and motor drive. Great to hold, but it's big and it's kind of heavy. The beauty of this one, if I don't even put batteries in it, it doesn't add the weight, it just adds the grip. So if you ever have a chance to buy a motor drive with a camera, but you have no interest in the motor, get rid of the batteries, and use it as a grip. It works great. All right, that's today's photography talk. If you're enjoying these, hit the subscribe button. If you can support it, the Patreon. I'll be back next time. We'll talk more photography. As always, here's the good light.